From main road to our ashram is 25.5 feet down we are. So see, the car started moving, then it turned. I don't know how it turned. It turned and just in our portico, one pillar was broken. And next to the pillar, 2 cars were there. He dashed one and dashed another. And they made a mess of all the 3 cars. Abhi main kya karu batao? When we came, I have to ask, શું થયું? કારનું એક્સિડન્ટ થયું. Then I didn't ask, કેમ થયું? કોઈ માણસને કંઈ વાગ્યું જાજુ? ના. કોઈ મર્યું નથી? ના. જય શ્રી કૃષ્ણ, તો હું જમવા જાઉં છું. ચલાવ. શું કરવાનું છે? Very essential to learn like that. When I was an employee of the Jyoti Limited many years before, Nanubhai Amin is a strong head. But Dinubhai Amin was another calm and quiet persona. There was a bust of 3.5 crore rupees cupola on those days. I am talking sometime in 1964-65. At that time, it was a big bust. And then people were there to convey him at midnight at 1:30, 2 o'clock. Sahib, cupola ફાટી ગઈ છે. તો 3.5 કરોડ જેવું નુકસાન થયું હશે. કોઈ જાનહાનિ થઈ છે? નથી થઈ. સારું, સવારે વાત કરશું. મેટ્રો ઓવર. It's communication, powerful communication. That to try to understand the value that the thing which has happened, is not to be re-happened. હવે કારના મોઢા સરખા કરાવવા માટે તો દક્ષિણા આપશો ત્યારે બધું થશે. બટ અત્યારે એના માટે હાય હાય કરવાનું શું થશે? Very essential factor. That when you communicate, try to be humble, try to be noble, try to be simple, and never give any humiliation to anyone else. No. You try to humiliate yourself, but to other people, keep them up. You are great. No, तुमसे ही होगा, यही होगा. Sangeet Ratna Chudamani, the ready fool, he was known like that. Tabla Praveen. Communication. Someone brought 2 harmoniums, 15 rupees one. When India was divided, it was 1,000 rupees one cost. From Lahore, and he dumped in Shivanand Ashram. 30 रुपया दे दो मेरे को, छोड़ो, जान छुड़ा. 1947. Musician used to come from Rishikesh every evening and sing some songs. One day he found that no one is nearby because of the chill, cold and raining outside. He packed harmonium in a blanket and took along with him. Guru Maharaj came to know. Then he said, okay, call him, ask him to give a big music concert. बहुत अच्छा गाया. Oh, Sangeet Ratna Chudamani bolke certificate was given. Also a pair of tabla also was given. Akela harmonium kya karenge? Tabla bhi lekar ke cha. It's a communication. Not to make him feel consciously guilty, but to him realize that he has done something wrong. How it can be done like that? That you should have a generosity. In a communication, the very essential will be generosity. How much generosity? This book I have brought. Why? Because I love this prayer. Somehow I don't have by heart this prayer. It is, Lord, make me an instrument of thy peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, let me sow pardon. Where there is a doubt, let me sow faith. Where there is a despair, let me sow hope. Where there is a discord, let me sow unity. Where there is a darkness, let me sow light. And where there is a sadness, let me sow joy. O Divine Master, grant that I may not seek so much to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive, it is in pardoning that we are pardoned, and it is in dying to the little self that we are born to eternal life. It's Saint Francis of Assisi. My master Swami Shivanandaji Maharaj has put his own feeling in a universal prayer. O adorable Lord of mercy and love, salutations and prostrations unto thee. Thou art omnipotent, omnipresent, omniscient. Thou art the indweller of all beings. Grant us an understanding heart, equal vision, balanced mind, faith, devotion and wisdom. Grant us inner spiritual strength to resist temptation and to control the mind. Free us from egoism, lust, greed, hatred, anger and jealousy. Fill our hearts with divine virtues. Let us behold thee in all these names and forms. Let us serve thee in all these names and forms. Let us ever remember thee. Let us ever sing thy glories. Let thy name be ever on our lips. Let us abide in thee forever and ever. When you want to communicate the subject, this should be very clear, that let us abide in thee forever and ever. Whatever I see, yaccha kinchit jagat sarvam drishyate shruyate piva antar bahistat sarvam vyapta narayana sthita. To whom with I am communicating, it is not merely an ordinary guy. Try to understand, in front of whom I am standing, it is a God himself to me. Your attitude will change. Your approach will change. Your feeling will change. And then your inner motive also will change. Because you see, a patient is coming to a doctor, and doctor is asking the first question, kya kaam karo છો? Business છે, Medicare તમારું છે, તો તમારું બિલ પછી એ પ્રમાણે બનીએ, ટ્રીટમેન્ટ એ પ્રમાણે લખીએ. This is not a communication. In a Jam Khambhalia, Gujarat Electricity Board's meter reading guy's son had a headache. And then he kept on going to doctor. After 1 week, 10 days, the doctor said, so, અમદાવાદથી એક એક્સપર્ટ જામનગર આવે છે, આપણે એમને કન્સલ્ટ કરીએ. ઓકે. દેન મેને આસ્ક, ક્યાં કામ કરો છો? GEBમાં. તો પછી તમારા કંઈ ઓપરેશન પ્રિપરેશનના પૈસા મળે? 1 લાખ રૂપિયા મળે. તો કામ કરો, કાલે અમદાવાદ લઈ આવો આપણી હોસ્પિટલની અંદર, અને એનું તમારું બાયપાસ સર્જરી કરવી પડશે. હાર્ટ પોળું થયું છે, એટલા માટે હેડ પણ પોળું થતું જાય છે. કહેતા બી દીવાના, સુનતા બી દીવાના. So they admitted him by paying a 50,000 rupees in the morning. And luckily, his brother-in-law is Jiju, keeps on visiting us. He brought him, Swamiji, thodi prarthana karo. I say, I would like to go and see the patient with a cardiologist. So one of my friend, a cardiologist, said, let us go there. And we met a director. This is a story what we are hearing. I would like to see the papers. And he felt really sorry. 3,000 રૂપિયા લઈને સાંજે પેશન્ટને છોડી મૂક્યો. Then what was the clue? Bringing him in ashram, you have given him an anima. ખાધા ખાત કરતો તો ઝાડે નહોતો ફરતો. Then you will have a માથું દુખવાનું તો ફૂટે તો. મારું દુખે ને તમારે દુખે. Can't say. When he flush it out, 10 રૂપિયા બી ખર્ચો નહીં લાગ્યો. This is not a way of communication. No. We are creating a problem in the society. When you want to communicate, you have to clarify. An individual being, a social being, a national being, an international being, whatever you want to communicate, it's going through whom, in what categories? Why it's like that? Because we are not able to see a person. Anything is happening. When I want to communicate something X, Y, and Z, then I should, if I am at his place, what will happen to me? How many of the big guys are sitting here? How many of you? Let me ask. How many of you are having a chauffeurs, drivers? I mean, you got a driver, sir? Achha, with all, pardon me. Driver નું નામ શું છે? પ્રેમજીભાઈ. એના પત્નીનું નામ શું છે? પ્રેમજીભાઈ કેટલા વખતથી છે? 1 મહિનાથી. અચ્છા. એના પહેલાં કોણ હતું? એ કેટલા દિવસ રહ્યા? 6 મહિના. એની પત્નીનું નામ શું હતું? It's very, I'm not criticizing a gentleman. It is very essential to work in the society with the communication. If you know that Premji's wife's name Ratna છે, you just in the morning say, Premji, કેમ છો બેટા? રત્ના સારી છે ને? તો you see, એના મનમાં એક થોડો આમ પગમાં ફૂર્તિ આવી જશે. સાહેબ છે ને મારા છોકરાનો એ પૂછે છો. You got no business to see anything. But if you know કે પ્રેમજીની વાઇફ રત્ના છે, છોકરાનું નામ રાકેશ છે, બીજા છોકરાનું નામ મગન છે, you ask time to time, મગન મજામાં છે? રતન ખારો છે? રત્ના સારી છે ને? બધા છોકરાનું ભણવાનું થાય છે. This communication is a simple communication which you are not paying a single coin from your pocket, but your efficiency will work. The working capacity in your concern will work. Remember, ધણી છે તે 15 દિવસ ટૂરમાં જાય તો ધણિયાણીને ફાવશે, પણ રામો છે એ 3 દાડા જવાનો હોય તો હાય હાય થઈ જશે. Because you have become a slave of these Ramas. You can't manage. Huh? Why it's like that? It is like that only. Because husband is a headache. Huh? And solution is the Ramo. Statement. Muskil. Because we have become a slave of the subject. When you uttered a word from the mouth, remember, when you uttered the word from the mouth, you are becoming a slave of these words. But when you don't utter the word, you are a master of the words. So be a master before you mutter something from the mouth. Very essential. Why it's like that? Those who are working with us, maybe a Ramo, maybe Mangubai, anyone, Madi, driver, Jhaduwadi, Putawadi, a courtesy doesn't cost to us in communication. Powerful subject is just to be kind to them. I can't forget, we had a very bad earthquake in Uttarkasi. Just next day to Dasera, Ekadasi morning, early morning, 3 o'clock. My master came to my room, Swamiji, Adhyatmanandaji, Swamiji, do you know there was earthquake? Yes, Swamiji, my all books are now lying on the floor. I'm setting them, putting them in order. Oh, how are you? Fine, Swamiji. Can you go to Uttarkasi? Yes, Swamiji. And we went there. Imagine, what is communication I'm telling you? How you can communicate your feelings for the fellow beings. Very essential. Communication just becomes powerful when you become one with that. You enter in that subject. As I have told you, nari hai ki sari hai ki nari hai. They are not two different things. We become one with the subject. Subject and object, they are not two like that. Early morning, 5 of us, we went there. 2 stayed there, 3 came back, taking a movie, not in Uttarkasi, some 10 kilometers far from there, Gawana and Netala and something of the kind. Only mule can go up and down. No cycle, no scooters, no vehicle. We went up and down for 22 days. We took a film and then I have returned, Swamiji. God has come to us in this form. We have to do the best what we can do, Swamiji. So I made a big list. Gehu ka aata, chawal, moong ki dal, urad ki dal, mombatis, matches, everything. It's a big sum of things. These are the things you can send, can be given. Kapda also, suitcase, rakhne ke liye tin bag also, polythene, plastic sheets also, and tin sets also. Anything what came in my mind, nothing was lacking. You will surprise. My master wrote under the all long list, where the hing, jiru, mitu, dana jiru, marchu, sabuni, dhoano sabu, bhavano sabu, everything was there. Matches was there, candle was there, kerosene was there, hurricane was there, nothing was missing. But see the communication of my master, because he communicated with these Gadwalis much more than me. He written, "Be ton bidi." I will ask a pardon of Pramukh Swamiji Maharaj. Because out and out they want to stop people smoking. But a Gadwalis can manage with their mother and father. Wife or husband, they cannot manage without bidi. That bidi is the pran to them. I can't think on my way. If the Morarji Kaka is supposed to invite a Shah of Iran, he can't ask him to take his own Shivambu. He has to give him a champagne only. That is, Shah of Iran needs a champagne. That is your communication. You can't say, Shivambu piyo. Communication, it needs, as I have told you, to enter in the subject. To whom you want to communicate. How is it different matter? To whom you just go in the heart of them and try to think in their own way. What will be grasped by them? To grasping until and unless I become one with that. Tadatma vishayam tayo tadrupa tadakara tanmay. Then communication becomes much more easier. Very essential factor. As I have told you, to know the subject thoroughly. Number 2, come down to the level. 2, 3, be apt, humble, simple. Try to do. And one more thing is very essential. It should be timely communication. Oh, આમ કર્યું હોત તો સારું થાય. એને કહેવાય રાંડ્યા પછીનું ડાપણ. It will not work. A timely communication. We have got number of examples. Number of examples. Krishna want to communicate something. A creativity. Remember, Draupadi has never opened her mouth. Mahabharata doesn't agree with the subject. What so many learned scholars and pandits, they keep on blabbering about the subject. That Draupadi made a big laugh when Duryodhana had a fall. Jalma sthalane sthalma jal. At the time, Draupadi laughed, ha ha ha. And Draupadi said, so andhala na andhala way. No! I'm sorry. Again I say, no. Mahabharata doesn't say. Vyas doesn't write like this. Draupadi came out of the purity. Came out of the Agni, the fire. She was a lady with all just a pose and a dignity. She didn't say like this. It is a Krishna who poked Bhim to make laugh in other people also. Why? Because Krishna wanted to create some hue and cry. If Duryodhana sees everything is okay, but when he goes irritative, then only, naas jaldi thai shake. Kai karan જોઈએ. Was a timely. Is also a communication. What communication? The moment our Krishna keeps alert and awareness for the communication, because he is in the party of the truth. Remember, he was asked this question, why you are making a favor to Pandavas? No, I am in the favor of a truth. And so, to protect the truth in her way of communicating, the truth to be prevailed, satyameva jayate, na anrutam, satya nasti paro dharma, that what he wanted to make it sure, he kept a vigil. He never wanted to sleep. To communicate the subject, he was keeping a vigil. We all travel in a train. At night, at 9:45, I believe there is a train, or 10 o'clock, to Mumbai, Gujarat Mail. Such a small little ticket. Pela to આટલી જ હતી, એ થોડુંક આગળ વધ્યો છું. With the ticket, you keep here and sleep. You got a faith in that paper. You got 100% faith. And you sleep. ઘોડા વેચીને સૂઈ જાઓ છો. Do you know behind this a small little paper how many station master, assistant station master, flagmen, signalmen, they are keeping a vigil to protect your journey, to guide your journey? To have a correct communication, it's very essential. You should have a correct approach to whom you want to communicate. It is known as a Sambandha Yoga. What is Sambandha Yoga? A relation. તમારે કોની સાથે કેવો સંબંધ છે તેને તે ભાષામાં એમ કોમ્યુનિકેટ કરી શકાય. What kind of that સંબંધ you are having is a relation. Because there is a connecting link from here, you are all able to listen, and the connecting link with the camera, you are able to see me. Is a connection is there. You want to communicate. I am able to communicate to you and other all my friends, those who are in and out of this great institution. I was told yesterday, 9 halls. Navaratri, the 9 halls. इधर भी है नवद्वारे पूरे दे बे आँख बे कान बे नाक मोढું 7 અને નીચેના 2 ઇન્દ્રિય ને ઉપસ્થ આ પણ 9 હોલ છે. પ્રોનાઉન્સિએશન શું કરે તે ખબર નહીં. Last week I was in Bombay. Traffic was jammed. Before my evening talk, I love to make a little stroll to Seashore. It was the next door only. I found one side all traffic was jammed. Another side was all empty. And I go and purchase some little fruits and flowers from the boys, those who cross the road and run around. They were all sitting like this. I say, well, क्या हो गया? ये क्यों उदास बैठा है? स्वामी जी हमारे पास ऑरेंज भी है, फूल भी है, कीवीज भी है. इनको तो कोई खरीदता नहीं, कोई नाशपाती आ रही है. अभी नाशपाती कौन लेके आ रहा है? पता नहीं. वो राष्ट्रपति आ रही थी. I have to scratch my head. नाशपाती कौन लेके आ रहा है? इसके लिए एक साइड में ट्रैफिक बंद है. You just try to understand the beauty of the subject. Understand the beauty of the subject. That a common man has got his own common understanding. A bigger man has got his bigger understanding. You must know that to whom you want to convey the subject. According to it, you should make a preparation of the subject. Until and unless you contemplate upon it, it won't come. What Mukesh Bhai said, so Swamiji never brings any slip and cheat. I have not been trained like that. I am not a scholar. Nor I am an orator. I am what I am. Jevo chu, tevo chu, taro chu, ragje. That's all. I am thine, thou art mine, thy will be done. But એક વાત સાચી છે. હું જ્યારે બેસું ત્યારે બોલું, હે ભગવાન, તારે જે સાંભળવું હોય તે તું બોલ. That's all. એટલે એને જે સાંભળવું છે તે બોલશે. It is to me, you yourself, when you organized a arangatram, a rangapravesham of your respected wife and your daughter, they both danced together. Mukesh Bhai's wife, Hema Ben, and Dipti, Shruti, the both of them they danced. It was so wonderful, beyond imagination. Excellent, marvelous. Oh, the television बोलते हैं ना, mind blowing. You see, two girls came, they put a gulal on the floor, full, this end to that end. Then two girls came in the front, shocking a cloth in the water, and then holding four sides, four corners. Gulal is on the floor, 8 inch, 10 inch up, the cloth has been handed. Then one side, one artist comes, another side, another artist comes. They dance. Some raga, known as a Mayura Kautubam. And they dance. Each time they put their foot down, it is touching to that red powder, that kumkum or the gulal. And when the dance was over, one girl went out, the mom went here, and the girls, they lifted the cloth up. It was a two peacock dancing like this. How it became like that? A calculation. At that time, Mukesh Bhai wanted me to talk to someone. I said, to whom to praise? To mother or the child? Because mother has given a birth to a child, but a urge of or a prerana for learning dance was brought to you by your child, by daughter. So whom to praise? And not even that. A husband is permitted. Yes, you may dance. Not even the in-laws also said, okay, dance. But Guru has taught, well, musician